In some Japanese companies, approving a $50 purchase can take a month, 6 signatures, and a document nobody outside Japan has ever heard of. Most explainers stop at Japan is slow. That's not the real story. This document is called a Ringisho. The system built around it is called Ringi Seido, and it's not a modern corporate quirk. It traces back to Meiji-era government bureaucracy in the 1800s, later adopted by Japanese corporations. Here's how it actually works. A junior employee drafts a proposal, and it physically travels upward, level by level. Each manager along the way reviews it and stamps it with their personal seal, their hanko, before it moves to the next level up. Every single person in that chain has to sign off before the top decision maker even sees it. Here's what most outside explanations miss entirely. By the time that document starts circulating, the real decision has usually already been made. Before the Ringisho is even drafted, there's an informal process called Nemawashi, literally, preparing the roots before a transplant. It means privately talking to every key stakeholder one-on-one, surfacing objections, and building agreement quietly, before anything is put on paper. The formal document isn't where the negotiation happens. It's where the negotiation gets rubber-stamped. Let's look at how a standard Japanese business reference actually defines the trade-offs of this system, not the simplified Japan is slow version. A Japanese encyclopedic business reference describes the benefit directly. Every decision maker in the chain, all the way to the top, shares the same information, but it's equally direct about the cost. Because so many employees are involved before a decision is finalized, it takes time, and responsibility becomes ambiguous. That second part is the real criticism inside Japan itself. Not that it's slow, but that when something goes wrong, it can be genuinely hard to say whose call it actually was. So here's the actual trade-off, not the punchline version. Yes, getting to a decision can take weeks. But because everyone affected was quietly consulted beforehand through Nemawashi, and everyone in the chain already saw the proposal through Ringi, implementation afterward tends to be fast and remarkably smooth. No last-minute resistance, no manager who feels blindsided. Western companies often front-load speed into the decision and pay for it later in friction during execution. This system does the opposite. It pays the cost up front, in time, to buy a faster, quieter rollout. And this isn't frozen in amber, either. Japanese companies are actively replacing paper Ringisho with digital approval systems specifically to cut that decision time down, while trying to keep the consensus building intact. So the next time a $50 purchase takes a month to approve, it's not that nobody's in a hurry. It's a system that decided, over a century ago, to spend its time before the decision instead of after it. 2 brand collapses and 1 decision-making system down. If you want the next piece of Japanese business history that goes past the headlines, subscribe.